second part. This one video will go to Not AeroGuard on YouTube. So, like I said, more cloud be gone sprayed over Phoenix, Arizona. It's just been a day after day after day of aerosols. Lizard aerosol pollution has just been every day. Every day. For 2 straight months, it's been nothing but lizard airlines and lizard air pollution. Lots of lizard goon activity, man. I'm doing lots of lizard goon activity lately. So, like I said, this video is for Not AeroGuard on YouTube. Remember, I also have Not AeroGuard on Rumble.com too. So, but I'm getting outside today to get some of my vitamin D. Just getting some sunlight, period. Getting sunlight, 15 minutes, if not more a day, definitely helps you from getting sucked into the depression zone, you know what I'm saying? But, anywho, like I said, back to Utah should be sitting in prison. I'd like to take the NSA data center that's making weather in Utah and put the Mormon Mafia inside the NSA data center so that they have we don't have to build a prison cell for the Mormons. Okay? No need to. You just take all the computers out, take all the weather modification out of Utah, and we can just pack as many Mormon Mafia lizard people as we can into the NSA data center there on North Salt Lake City, Utah. So, therefore we don't have to build any buildings. The prison cell's already ready to go. So, and yes, the Mormons are going to pay for weather modification just like everybody else. Masons, Freemasons, U.S. Army, lizard people, you name it, we deal with it. Insect people, we know about the insect people, lizard people. They're very coy, they're scared. I can definitely tell you by all the goon activity that they're desperate. Yes, I watch all the traffic that goes from California through Arizona to New Mexico and vice versa, Canada, Mexico, crisscrossing Arizona. Take my hat off. It's not that cold out here. Anywho, like I said, another video. You don't see my face on these videos. I'm not a narcissist. No, I don't like to hear my voice, but I have to be able to talk and get stuff done. And people know who I am. So most people, they generally avoid my confrontation, or most people just get the hell out of my way. That's what I've noticed. The good folk wave at me. They throw their peace sign at me, which is fine. Lots of cloud being sprayed. So right over the lizard nuclear plants, like I told you, your DOE is run by lizard people. Your FAA is run by lizard people. Your DEA is full of lizard people. Your ICE agents are lizard people. Not all of them. Good chunk of them, though. Puts a whole new perspective on aliens, right? When the real aliens. Remember, these aliens have the ability to basically appear as a human being. But I'm telling you right now, God's honest truth, they are not human. They may look it, but they are not. This facade has been going on for over 6,000 years, by the way. Nothing new. So hopefully enjoy my Phoenix Day to Get Girlfriend as I upload a video to Weather Wars 102, a video to Not AeroGuard. Somebody sitting there staring at me, not paying attention to the road. And yes, we observe everything. I did this for the vets, especially Agent Orange, Project 112 vets. Yeah, difficulty breathing because of lizard people. And the Bank of Utah sitting there just sucking up that medical money like nobody's business. And then they're turning it around and basically going after people's assets. So they're basically using church money to go out and acquisition things that don't belong to them. So the Bank of Utah should be getting hit with racketeering, federal corruption, racketeering. It's what happens, you know, that religions and states become one. So Utah has violated the order between religion and state and using church money. And by the way, the Masons in Utah have been robbing the IRS since its inception. Remember, our Masonic Lodge was put in 1925, so it tells you this plot goes a lot further. Please respect the parks. Please support your local parks. Helps big time. I'm a big park supporter. That's where I do a lot of my security, by the way. And if you know where I'm at, respect the location. If you want to keep me around, if you want to keep these videos coming, respect my locations. But anyway, like I said, lizard people definitely going to be out in the open. They're going to be, their shape-shifting ways are basically going to be exposed. Like I said, they run everything. They run news agencies, they run government agencies, they run local state agencies, they run Mexico, they run Canada, they run the whole globe. Remember, these lizard people have been trapped here for 6,000 years. Vampires too, by the way. Trust me, the Bible tells you there's going to be a lot of those vampires still alive when Jesus gets back. And he's right. He's very right. But anyway, like I said, support your local parks, keep your trash. Pick up your trash. If you see trash, pick it up, please. Save my back. I can only pick up so much trash, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, the focus on this camera decided to go wompy. There you go. Like I said, pick up trash. Keep picking up your trash. Show people it's okay to pick up trash. Most people, they'll be sitting there with the phone in their face and they'll have a piece of trash not even 2 feet from them. And they won't even touch it. That's how lazy they are. Anywho, I got a social, so I'm going to pause here. Alright, this also is the naughty air guard one. I'm just going to couple these parts together. So for this video, these, the parts are just going to be melded together with FFmpeg. So, like I said, lizards be spraying the crap of cloud be gone on that south sky, you know what I'm saying? Continuous, another lizard coming in from Mexico. Could be Canada. I could look at my phone and tell you it is, but that's why we have a system that does all the data monitoring for me. So, like I said, just more cloud be gone. This cloud be gone is done by many countries, mostly NATO. 195 countries do all this. I feel sorry for France and Spain and Portugal, and Madrid, and Ireland and England. Everybody mods their weather with Howard Hughes' patent, by the way. Hughes Aircraft Co. owns that patent. Yes, my last name is Hughes, and yes, Hughes works. Hughes works his butt off. No, I got my watchers. They're watching. But anyway, this will be the second part to that video I just made. So if you're wondering how you just bumped in to the second half, you'll understand when I hang out to get my radio back up. I carry my girlfriend with me when I do my patrols. Most people, when they see it, they don't want to mess with you. It's an intimidating factor, let's put it that way. And just tons of cloud begun sprayers down here. Aluminum particulate, barium oxides. So people were wondering what they're spraying. It's barium oxides and aluminum oxide. So basically carbon nanotube technology, basically to encapsulate the weather, move it downwind. Anywho, like I said, the DOE, most of your Fed agencies are all run by these lizard people, if not the Masons. Remember your local lodges. Yeah, and like I said, the lodges are to be removed from Utah. All Masonic lodges are to be removed from Utah. Arizona, you can remove the lodges one at a time, but Utah needs to be the first one that goes. Because that's where the Masons were doing their double dipping at first. The money had to come from somewhere, and stupid tax-paying people didn't realize their money was being used to spray the sky and support weather modification operations and more lies in the news. Mass media is all lizard manipulated, so, they'd rather sit there and tell you about Britney's life, or they'd rather sit there and tell you about Monica Lewinsky's life. They won't tell you anything about Bill Clinton and Epstein's, right? Clinton and Epstein's? Oh, yeah. Like I said, support your local Make-A-Wish Foundation. Remember, support the local Make-A-Wish Foundation. Other than that, no, I'm not worried about bullets being strung in my face and people trying to stab me. I'm used to it. I expect it. And I keep my head on a constant periphery. And people know I am, so. I'm waiting for the mass media mind control to end and the major news outlets to basically start going after all the rich asshole people. It's the rich assholes causing all these problems. Ain't no poor. The poor is just the end result of the rich people's arrogance. Yes, I love me some Modelo, by the way. Love me Modelo. Me encanta Modelo. Other than that, I can just sit here and record forever. But you don't see me being a narcissist. Nor do I support it. Another spray right here. So you got a spray right here. And you got a spray right here. More cloud be going, right? The arrogance of rich people, lizard people. Another spray over here. So, yes, and being a geoengineering watcher definitely gets your own attention. Most people know I am from YouTube, if not Rumble, if not from working in downtown. Our downtown place was basically shut down and bought out by the lizard people because we were too effective in the lizard empire. Remember, the city of Phoenix is Gotham, and it's run by Joker and his minions. There's that car that I saw. That car was just smooshed up. Is that car right there? Smooshed. That was on my earlier security route. I saw that. Another spray right here coming in. Some more cloud begun spray. So you got, what, 5-10 sprayers working in the sky right now? Anywho, I'm going to go fly a plane virtually, drink some more milk. I had plenty of coffee. Support your local parks. I'm going to keep reiterating this. Support your local parks. Don't be afraid to take your family out to the parks. Do it for me. Do it for God. So, like I said, support your local parks. Doesn't matter how small they are or how large they are. This is one of my favorites, by the way. So I'm standing here enjoying the sun. Recording chemtrails. Recording chemtrail sprayers and what is it? Lizardnaughty? Lizardnaughties, right? Illuminatis, Lizardnaughties, Mormonati. They all real. They all exist. By the way, Circle K needs to put their coffee on discount prices on certain days. So I wouldn't mind going in and buying some nice Circle K coffee. It's just expensive. It's almost $3, and that's just a ripoff. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people need to discount that. But anywho, like I said, support your local parks. You know, be kind to one another. Just do what Jesus said to do. You know, the first 2 commandments he gave. It's not the 10, okay? You can go read your Bible. It tells you exactly what Jesus said. How to treat your neighbors. Love God with all your heart. Love God with all your mind, your soul, your strength, all your mind. Everything you've got, it belongs to God. And second, I'll love your neighbor as you love yourself. You want respect, you're gonna have to give it, people. It doesn't come innately. Anywho, back to the bird watch. And the news agency should be crawling all over the Mormon Mafia and the LDS. Same thing, you know what I'm saying? Masonic Mormons from Utah should be all over the news. Anywho, time to get back to plane monitoring. Peace out.